Delmarva first heard the unmistakable voice of Scorchy Tawes on Saturday, May 17, 1975. Tawes was Delmarva's first ever outdoor reporter right here on WBOC.
The Crisfield native traveled Delmarva in search of the offbeat, the strange, and the wonderful for his program, Scorchy's Corner. Now in his 17-year career with WBOC, Scorchy wrote, photographed, and edited more than 1,500 stories about Delmarva and its people.
To say that Scorchy Tawes is a legend here on the shore and in the halls of WBOC is an absolute understatement.
And tomorrow, January 20th, marks the day that would have been Scorchy's 103rd birthday, and Outdoors Delmarva is gearing up to honor him on this occasion. So we have the hosts of Outdoors Delmarva here. Jason Lee is with us, along with Lauren Hitch. She is the co-host of Outdoors Delmarva. Thank you both for being here.
Yes.
Wow, you're putting together a special about Scorchy Tawes for his birthday. Where did this idea come from?
Well, last year when I was still getting my feet under me, even 4 months into taking over duties as the host of Outdoors Delmarva, I was in such a spin that I completely missed his birthday last January, and I swore that I wasn't going to do that again this year. So it's been a couple of months in the making to try to put everything together, but I knew that come January 20th, I wanted to make sure that we were going to do something special, and it just so happened that January 20th is on a Saturday when Outdoors Delmarva airs. So it kind of worked out.
Yeah, yeah.
And somehow you were able to find a really reliable source to talk about Scorchy.
Oh, such a reliable source, the most reliable, Charles Paparella. We got to sit down and have lunch with him and share some great Scorchy memories. And what better person? He's also an amazing storyteller himself. And that was a lot of fun sitting there having cream of crab soup with Charlie, sharing some good stories.
And for you, Lauren, I mean, you grew up on Delmarva, and this has to be extra special for you to be part of this.
It means so much to even just be a part of this team. I'm so glad back in May I got to like join in on this fun little team here. But yeah, growing up listening to WBOC News, listening and hearing Scorchy's voice, and then listening and hearing Charlie's voice, and knowing that like we're kind of in their shoes, like we're storytellers on Delmarva too, and it's just such a great blessing, honestly.
Mm-hmm. And did you find anything really symbolic when you were going through all that Scorchy footage?
The one thing that I found through all of the segments that we air, because we air Remembering Scorchy Tawes on every episode of Outdoors Delmarva, is that he is genuinely enthusiastic about the people that he's talking to and their story. Like, there's nothing fake about it. He is genuine to the last degree, and he's enthusiastic about learning about these people and their stories. It's really remarkable that over time, because sometimes you get kind of desensitized to things, and it's just kind of like humdrum and okay, doing this again. But he was true all the way to the end.
Oh, absolutely. Did you learn anything from him?
I learned that wandering our Delmarvalous land has become a phrase that is not only ingrained in me from watching him as a kid, but also being able to type that out for closed captioning is always a neat little challenge each and every week to see how the computer deciphers.
And even his name, like
yeah,
it's its own thing. But one of Scorchy's segments that I got to watch recently was talking about how he liked that everyone on Delmarva has a story. Mm-hmm. You can walk up to anyone and someone's going to have a story about something. And I feel like Jason and I kind of do that when we're out and about. It's like, oh, you know, let's share their story or whatever it may be about. It's always enlightening and a lot of fun.
Well, tell us how we can see the special.
Well, that would be Saturday night at 7:30 on WBOC, and then again at 11:30, and then Sunday morning at 10 on Fox 21. And if you missed both of those and you're a big fan of Delmarva Sports Network, right after the final score on Monday.
And while I have you here, Hitch, I want to say happy work-anniversary.
Thanks.
I think, what, 9 years ago
9
today?
Years. I know you celebrated such a huge one yesterday. But 9 years, yeah, and I love my job more than ever with the 2 shows that I'm working with here at WBOC. So it's been such a good ride.
We love having you. We love having both of you.
Well, thank you very much.
And looking forward to the special. Thank you for coming in and telling us all about it.
Thanks for having us.